Why can't Dr. Connors ever be on time? It's after 10 now!
I don't know, Parker. Why don't you ask him when he gets here?
I'll ask him a lot more than that, Otto. Trust me, today is not the day to be tardy.
But make sure you blow up at him after the experiment, yes?
Mr. Osborne, Banner, what are you doing here?
We're here to shut down your experiment, Parker.
You can't come in here and do that, Banner. You lost any say in today's experiment when you walked out on us to go work for the military.
You're right, he can't. But I can, Richard.
What? Why?
Because you doctored the results.
How did you get your handwritings on? Connors.
Did you really think a man like Kirk Connors would sit by and go along with this, Parker?
Wait, you doctored the results?
Yes, he did, Otto.
Richard, these results, my findings, Connors. You have completely changed what we discovered. Why?
Because he was in a rush to take your experiment to human trials, even if the mutagen you were developing wasn't ready for it.
There's nothing wrong with the mutagen. The only problem were my associates who were too narrow-minded to see that.
You conceited buffoon! Who are you calling narrow-minded?
Enough. Otto, leave us.
You know, Richard, what the difference between you and me is? I'll walk out of this lab with my reputation intact.
Richard, I want all the research you three have done on this mutagen.
What? But Norman!
Today, Parker.
You know, I still say this is a big risk flying into them cosmic rays, Reed.
Science would never have progressed all these years, Ben, if you let the unknown stop us.
Yeah, but what good is the unknown if it gets us killed?
But if you're scared, big guy, let us know, and we can get someone else to fly us there.
Scared? Why, you little...
Settle down, you two. In a moment, Mr. Stark himself will be here to sign off on our funding. Mr. Weber? Where's Mr. Stark?
Unfortunately, Mr. Stark was unable to meet with you today.
But we were supposed to discuss the funding he promised us.
I regret to inform you that at this time, Mr. Stark will be pulling the funding.
Wait, no. He promised me he had complete faith in what we were going to do. He can't just back out like this.
I am sorry, Mr. Richards, but that is all I'm here to tell you.
Wait, please, you need to get him on the phone for me.
That would be impossible, sir. Mr. Stark left this morning for a weapons demonstration. You will have to wait until he returns.
Reed, what do we do? Without Stark's money to fund us, your trip is as good as grounded.
Stark was not the only person offering to fund us. There is somebody else.
What I'm saying is that if his intentions are noble, why hasn't the Superman... Is that what they're calling him?
That's right, Senator. Superman.
Why does he refuse to come forward and talk to us? What is he hiding?
I don't think he is hiding anything, Senator, but I do believe when he is ready, he will come forwards.
And what if it's too late by then? What if this Superman decides to turn on us? Then what?
You think this is funny, friend? What if the senator is right and this big blue Boy Scout goes rogue?
They say some type of alien. But I bet he's one of those mutant freaks.
Should be careful how you speak, bub. Maybe one of them mutant freaks ends up saving your hide one day.
Red Robin's log, May 14th. Third night hunting for the Burks kid is coming up as empty as the first two. I'm starting to believe that I'm never going to find this boy or that he could be dead already. Good thing the family didn't want me involved at first, thinking paying the ransom would get us their kid back. Or better yet, why don't they beg Metropolis to send us their Superman? Who am I kidding? I'm into it now, and will be to the end for better or worse. Then I'll consider my options. Okay, this is the warehouse. I swear he heard about a guy and a kid holding up. If this doesn't pan out, then I'm out of options. Is that...
the Burks kid.
And the kidnapper?
Bleeding out from the bullets I put in his head.
You killed him?
Didn't leave me a choice.
There's always a choice.
Yeah. Well, I made the only one that made sense.
How does killing another person make sense?
Listen, Red Robin. It's an ugly world we live in, and sometimes you have to get just as ugly.
Does that make you sleep better at night? Where are you going? Aren't you going to wait for the police?
I don't play well with them. But feel free to tell them whatever you want. Tell them you found the kid.
I can't tell them I caught him. They know I never crossed the line. May 14th, shortly after 11. The Burke's son has been found alive. I don't know who the masked individual who saved him is, but I have a feeling our paths are destined to cross again.
Detective Bullock.
What do we have here, officer?
Members of that car theft ring we've been looking for.
Do I even have to ask who caught them?
The man in black, sir.
Detective.
Are you nuts? How many times have I told you not to meet here?
The Silverheads won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah, it'll be pretty hard to steal cars from the can, won't it?
They're only small fish though, Detective. I want their boss.
Listen up. Till now, I ain't tried to stop you from your little one-man vendetta on crime. But I'm telling you, going after Maroni on your own could get real ugly for you real fast. He don't impress as easily as his lackeys you've been taking out.
I'm sure I've gotten his attention by now.
I don't necessarily think that's a good thing.
I knew what I was getting into before I started, Detective. I will not stop now. Not until Gotham is free of the evil that infests her.
Well, then, I hope you plan on doing this for a while. But you seriously plan on going after Maroni dressed in your pajamas? 'Cause I gotta tell you, if your get-up don't impress me, it ain't gonna impress him.
Trust me, Detective, before this is all said and done, I won't only have made an impression, I will have become a symbol.
Symbol? What the heck are you talking about?